back, everyone. He is a living legend who got his big break with comedy in the 60s and is even named in Comedy Central's 100 greatest stand-ups of all time.
Yeah, and he's also a civil rights activist who helped provide visibility and support to the movement alongside activists like Martin Luther King Jr. Dick Gregory is here. Also joining us is Al Rucker, owner of Dolce Ultra Lounge and Bistro, where Dick will be performing tonight. Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show. So, Dick, I want to start with you. You credit actually Hugh Hefner with starting your stand-up career, but you had been an activist long before your stand-up career took off.
Before Hefner brought me in, black comics couldn't work white nightclubs. That's not a law. It's worse than a law. In the history of this country, when I went into paper, that's the first time in the history a black comic could stand flat-footed and talk. You could sing, you could dance, you could buck your eyes and do all that. And that's why Stephen Fetchner was the highest paid entertainer in the world at one time, because he had two audiences. The movie industry was the greatest thing that ever happened, just like computers now. And so we went to see him because he was part of that. White folks went to see him to create the stereotype.
Well, on racial minorities, for many decades in film and TV, they were seen as sort of like a sideshow, right? Not the headliner, not the main event.
Not at all.
So you really were a pioneer in many ways.
Well, anybody be the pioneer when you first.
True, true.
You ain't got no record to but I would just read the paper. When I was in Chicago making $5 a night, I'd read the paper. And I looked at the headlines one day. It said, 2 women raped and murdered in Starved Rock Park. That's rich folk go out there. And I know, being a man, one man can't rape 2 women, and sex maniacs don't go in pairs.
So let's talk about how comedy has changed when you took the stage that first time, and well, it wasn't the very, very first time, but when you took it in Chicago in 1961. From there to now, how has comedy changed?
Well, I put it around the way. Back then, you couldn't have a show like this. It'd be a man. You couldn't produce a show like this. It'd be a man. And so that civil rights movement changed everything. See, where they made a mistake, when we fought for rights, they forgot to put for Negroes only. So everybody was covered. Everything that happened was covered. And the world changed because we saw nonviolence. We took on the mightiest nation, and we don't expect people to give us credit. Anytime you need credit, you need to be validated. We took on the mightiest nation in the history of the planet and brought it to its knees without a gun. Okay, and everything started changing.
Because you're a very passionate person, but you're a non-violent person.
Not then. I had me a .357 Magnum because my hero was John Wayne. He said, if you right and they wrong, kill them. It was the king thing that changed my life. And then when I was a soldier, not a civil rights worker.
Talking about life, you do a lot of holistic health things. You have gone through fasting. You've been a vegetarian for many, many, many years. One of the coolest things is the John Lennon, that you created a special diet for John Lennon.
Yeah, but he was my friend. And if you check today, when Yoko Lennon sold all of his tapes before he was killed, you know, a guy called me from London and said, we bought John Lennon's tapes, and we asked him, the #1 best-selling workers in the history of the planet is Imagine. And so he was being interviewed, and the guy said, how did you come up with it? I said, I didn't. Dick Gregory wrote it. Now, I never said that had he not printed it, okay? And I did. And so I couldn't even remember. I never heard. I don't like music. I don't listen to it in no shape, form.
Well, you're too busy traveling all around the world.
I'm not too busy. Anybody can listen to music. You can listen on the plane, on the train, on the bus. You know, I didn't listen to it because I didn't want to hear. What I want to hear blues for? I've been married 58 years. So if I didn't listen to blues, I wouldn't be married.
Okay, but what's the secret to being married that long?
Huh?
There's got to be a secret to a long marriage. 58 years is a long time.
Well, I said to my wife, if you want this to work, because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But if you want it to work, it's not about love, it's can you be lovable. And then everything changed.
Dick, we should wish you a belated happy birthday. Dick just celebrated his 85th birthday, which is quite a milestone. The fact that you're still performing is incredible. Al, tell us about the show that Dick has already done for you and the event that's coming up as well, because it's got to be, I mean, legendary to have someone like Mr. Gregory on your stage.
No, it was an honor getting Dick to come out and perform for us at our venue tonight and last night. And tomorrow we have it's more of a lecture setting over at the Shrine of the Black Madonna. So that's going to be a whole different setting. Last night and tonight is more of him sharing his wisdoms, his experiences, things like that. People being fascinated by the things that he's gone through in his life and things he's experienced and some of the people he's met. So it's an honor just to sit and talk to him. You know?
When he first called me, he told me how much he loved me and how bright I was and how the world knew. I said, they told that to Jesus on Thursday and killed him on Friday.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You know, I got to take you back, because I think one of the most interesting stories about you is your friendship with Muhammad Ali. Yes. And there's a story when he first went running with you. After 5 miles, he had to bail out because you just kept on going and said you weren't even breathing hard.
Well, the difference is I was a runner. He couldn't do this show like you all because you have people who put it together, you put it together. So I was a runner. I ran from L.A. to New York 50 miles a day for 71 days.
But you beat Muhammad Ali.
So look, I tricked him. You know, what I did, I speeded it up, and he thought I was doing that the whole 50 miles.
He said, I'm out.
He said, I used to think I was the greatest. You the greatest.
I do want to ask you about being a vegetarian. We touched on this briefly, and the fact that, I mean, you were diagnosed with cancer, you refused chemotherapy, you've had this holistic approach to wellness in your life, but at 85 years old, you still eat a mostly plant-based diet.
But it's basically fruit. Anything other than fruit is a violation. You know, if you plant some cabbage in your backyard, and it grows, and you want some more, you got to replant. Plant an apple tree, a fig tree. Once you plant, it keeps growing. If it haven't got a seed in it, you're not supposed to eat it.
I love this philosophy.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to put some info up on our screen about tonight's event. Again, it's Dolce Ultra Lounge out in Katy. The event starts at 7 p.m. And Al, ticket prices and website is on our screen, but what else can we expect from tonight's event?
It's just going to be a history lesson. Basically get a history lesson from what you understand. Like I said, the biggest thing about Dick Gregory is he has so much knowledge. And not just for the black community, but for communities all over the country. So we definitely want to come out, celebrate him, hear what he has to say, and just be honored to be in his presence. We've just had such, as I told you backstage, you've had such an amazing, incredible life. And
it's been fun.
It's been tough at times too, but it's good to hear it. 85. I was saying, I hope at 85 that I'm as spry as you are.
Yeah, Dick.
Well, whenever you make it, I'll be here.
Okay.
I can check it out.
Thank you so much for coming. Good luck with the show. And folks, as we mentioned, for more info on tonight's show at Dolce Ultra Lounge or tomorrow's speaking engagement, you can check out the website on your screen.